you haven't already, you might like to check out last week's video where I talk about everything you need to know in order to write an A+ text response body paragraph. It goes without saying that body paragraphs are a weighty part of your essays, so improving them is definitely a key strategy to improving your overall essay itself. I recommend checking that video out first and then popping back over to this video to see how you can boost your writing even further. The link's just on the screen. First is to focus on quality, not quantity. With English, what you say and how you say it are both factors in the quality of your writing. You should aim to keep your writing concise. This means that you express your ideas in as many words and as much in depth as necessary without over repeating yourself or disrupting the balance of evidence and analysis. It's a good idea to get into the habit of rereading your essays, getting a second opinion like feedback from your teacher, and revising your work to see if you can improve the concision of your writing. 2. Integrate different forms of evidence. With English, there are other ways you can substantiate your points aside from just using quotes. While quotes are fantastic to use in your essays because they're a direct form of evidence, to take your writing to the next level, you should also integrate other types of evidence like literary devices, like symbols, and structural features, like whether the text is structured chronologically or non-chronologically. Discussing this evidence demonstrates more of your understanding of the text, way more than if you were to solely use quotes as evidence in your writing. As with any form of evidence, the golden rule here is to always ensure that the literary devices and structural features you're using are relevant to the point you're making. 3. Think outside of the box. Don't over-rely on analysis from study guides. Try to develop your own unique analysis too. This will give your assessor, whether it be your teacher or examiner, something fresh and distinctive to read. However, make sure that your points are backed up by evidence and are relevant to the prompt. My favorite motto here is that nothing's wrong if your justification's strong. 4. Use metalanguage. Metalanguage is language used to describe language. In the case of text response, metalanguage can be used to describe the way that the author has constructed the text. This means that the terminology of literary devices like foreshadowing and motifs are classed as metalanguage. You can expand your definition of metalanguage to also include words and phrases that are central to the world of the text. This means that we can interpret text-specific elements like characterization, stage directions in the case of a play, and film techniques as metalanguage too. The key here is to learn intricate, almost scientific language that is specific to the text, and make sure that you define any words you're unfamiliar with and incorporate this language into your writing where appropriate. 5 is to look at a wide variety of text response prompts. Don't worry, you don't necessarily need to write essays for all of them, but you should at least plan or at least brainstorm a broad array of prompts to ensure that you can confidently respond to an unseen prompt in an assessment. One way to achieve this is to collate a list of prompts and rank them in difficulty from 1 to 5, with 1 being the easiest and 5 being the hardest. Now that you've organized the prompts by difficulty, start working through the list, prioritizing the prompts that are ranked 3 and higher. This way, you're challenging your understanding with more complex prompts and the ones that may be unfamiliar to you, and lessening the likelihood of feeling out of your depth with the unseen prompts you're given in an assignment. I hope you guys like this video on how you can elevate your essay writing to the next level. If you enjoyed this video, then let me know by liking the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!